This is day 2 of drawing my OCs until I go back to school. I started a tad bit too late, and these are the ones from day 1 that I forgot to record because I did not plan on this video at all. Okay, reference pic here. The 2 characters I'm going to draw, Lemon and Bloom. Lemon isn't the actual name, obviously. Like, who names their child Lemon? Am I right? Ha ha. Anyways, yeah, they're based off Katie or Oliver and Alice. Fundamental paper. If that's not obviously, actually, no, not really. Bro, I think I messed up the lemon. Oh yeah, I'm recording right now, so your voice is inside.
It's called content farming.
Oh my goodness, can you not talk about that? I hate it so much.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm just gonna color and decorate the background. And then, here it is, the final result. I hope you guys like it. Actually don't, because I rushed this and I don't deserve any praise for this actually. Bye. Day 3 of drawing my OCs until I go back to school. Here's the reference pic, and I'm going to draw my OC in these shark onesies. Originally, I wanted to sketch it first with a pencil, but then I changed my mind and decided to just sketch it with a pen. Yeah, I know it's very messy, but don't worry, it's on purpose, if it kinda helps a little bit. So, yeah, this is my OC. Her name is Nina, and she's just a happy-go-lucky, joyful fish person. I hope you like her, because she likes you, I think. I don't know, she likes everyone. Okay, bye-bye guys, I'm finally free! It's day 4 of drawing my OCs because I feel like a deadbeat dad, so I'm doing it in a new paper because this one's special. Guys, I legit don't know what to do with this. Like, how do I draw the skirt? Oh my goodness, I never draw her sitting down, so you know what? Let's make this work. I really don't like where this is going, and I decided to add cracks for dramatic effect. Why did I do this to myself? I mean, I did said that she was special in the beginning. Why she's special? Because she's like self-insert. For artistic reasons, I wanted to delete this a little, but my fingerprint is on here, so I'll just find a way to cover that up. It looks like someone has been kicking the walls, huh? This is Perla, by the way, and she's my old OC. She used to be an Encanto OC from my old Encanto videos that I already privated. Anyways, bye! This is day 5 of drawing my OCs until I go back to school. Instead of 1, I'll be drawing 2. Here's the post reference, and let's get drawing! I don't really like that, but whatever. Twink to the left is Sugi. I can't decide between a fire breather or acrobat for him. He's a serious perfectionist, easily offended, self-centered, back to the perfectionist part. Now in the right here is Casey. Think of Jax from Digital Circus or Oliver from FPE. Yeah. She's a tightrope walker. She's mean, she's rude, she's laid back, she's condescending, she's a trickster, she's toothpaste and not mint. And I love them all. Okay, bye! This is day 6 of drawing my OCs until I go back to school. Now, here's a reference for the drawing, and I surprisingly liked how this final result turned out. So, her name is Blackberry. She goes by Yuri. To the forest residents or to the wanderers who got lost. So, originally, she's supposed to be a normal teenage girl who happens to have a centipede mom and a butterfly dad, and she became a butterfly from her dad's genes. Now she has to try to find a way to live life normally while being a butterfly monster at the same time. But she doesn't really fit the vibe of the forest, which is a folklore, an urban legend thing I've got going on, and ominous. So I changed her into more spirit, a butterfly spirit actually. So she can either be a friend or a foe. It depends on her mood, honestly. Hello everyone, and welcome back to drawing my OCs until I go back to school. But before that, here's Sally, by the way. This is Rebecca. She's a mechanic, and she can pretty much fix anything except for her rude, mean, and unlikable demeanor. And here's Pleebly. She's a musician. She's lovely. She's just kind-hearted, caring, and she can be a bit of a people pleaser sometimes. Now, back to Sally. So, Sally is made out of cake, because she's from Candyland, and people who are from Candyland are made out of sugar. Or candy. They're the same thing, I guess. So, personality-wise, she's very serious, short-tempered, but she cares for her friends in her own ways. She's also a very strong-hearted person. She's very strict when it comes to rules, and she is big on responsibilities. I really like how this one turned out. Hello everyone, and welcome back to drawing my OCs until I go back to school. Now, I've been kinda holding back on drawing this one. Here's the character reference, by the way. Now, this is Anthony. He's a very lazy angel, but when it comes to demons, he's like very brutal and shows absolutely no mercy. Now, the reason why I've been holding back on drawing Pearl's characters and won't be drawing much of them in the future is because, well, she has the least amount of characters compared to the others, and also, angels and demons feel super generic to me. Plus, I barely gave these characters development at all, so yeah, no. Hello everyone, and welcome back to drawing my OCs until I go back to school. So instead of drawing one OC, I'm going to be drawing 4 so I can get this over with and not draw them ever again. Here are the reference poses, by the way. So the one with the skull is the Grim Reaper, and her name is Dolly, and the angel one here is named Penelope. Dolly may seem indifferent and unresponsive, but she's actually very expressive through her third eye on her forehead over there. And Penelope, she's very happy-go-lucky, cheerful gal, but deep down she's just very tired and pessimistic. Here are the final results, and I hope you guys like this as much as I do, because you guys won't be seeing them again for a while. Before you guys go, this is Auto, and this is Delilah, and this is everything you guys need to know about them. Okay, bye! Hello guys, and welcome back to drawing my OCs until I go back to school. Anyways, here's the sketch. I know what you guys are thinking. I can barely see that, but don't worry, I'll manage, I think. The person you're seeing here right in front of you is the official owner of Flavorful Circus, and her name is Caroline Stair, and she's also kind of my self-insert. She's got that confident performer material personality that I kind of want it to be, but at the same time she's also a loner, so yeah, no thanks, I'm good off that. Hello everyone, and welcome back to drawing my OCs until I go back to school. And today I'm going to be drawing 3 of my OCs. This is Loki, this is Shelly, and this is Manek. Since these are Caroline's characters, I'll be drawing with pencil colors. This is Lopi. She's a magician and a ringmaster combined, and despite that, she's actually very shy, timid, and also has crippling social anxiety. This is Shelly. She's the animal trainer, and personality-wise, she's very paranoid about everything and the thought of anything that could go wrong. Last but not least, though, this is Manek. She's the clown, and he's a kid with shadow powers. Well, I'm finally done with this drawing, and it turned out better than I expected, which isn't saying a lot. Hello everyone, welcome back to drawing my OCs until I go back to school. And today I'll be drawing 3 characters again. As you guys can see here, this drawing took me multiple tries, and since I'm drawing using a pen instead of a pencil, I have to restart in a different paper each time, until I'm finally satisfied with this one, which is the 4th drawing. They are one of the friends that y'all meet in the forest, Peggy, Crystal, and Fern. Here's like information about them or whatever. I don't care anymore. I took too long to make this dang video, okay? And I hope you guys like it because my mom does. Hello everyone, and welcome back to drawing my OCs until I go back to school. In this episode of Mary Sue's, I'll be drawing 2 characters. Here are the pose reference. Now, this is Casper. He is very nurturing, but at the same time, very stoic type of guy. And plants are everything in his life, other than his sister Catherine. Here's like trauma in the drawing or whatever. Alright, I'm finally done with Casper. Now on to Maisha. This is Maisha, and she's an absolute hellspawn. So Maisha loves eating and making disgusting, creative dishes. Yeah, her parents were less than pleased though. Here are the final results, and to be honest, I don't really like Maisha's background, but whatever. Hello everyone, and welcome back to drawing my OCs until I go back to school. This is Miss Spider Lily, also known as Mother to the Forest Residents. It may not make sense because she doesn't have any children, but it does make sense when when I tell you that he's Mother Nature, unfortunately. Miss Spider Lily seems robotic in every single way. When he walks, when he laughs, when he does anything really. And he's also a freak in every single way. Hello everyone and welcome back to Drawing My OCs until I go back to school. Here are two of the characters that I'll be drawing today. This is Amy and she's a bit of an unnerving kid, aggressive, also likes being alone, and these things I'm drawing right now is some part of her hallucination. I mean, her imaginary friends, except they're not really friends. Post reference for the second drawing, this is Jordan. Jordan is a very confident and loud guy and is the type of person that would go head first and think later. Sometimes. Jordan is a risk taker but also a bit of a coward at the same time. A very fun person, I think. Oh, I forgot to mention that Amy and Jordan used to live in an orphanage that they ran away from. Hello everyone and welcome back to Drawing My OCs until I go back to school. And last but not least, I'll be drawing Sadiki and KP, which is my fourth self-insert. Despite being drawn the last of all OCs, Sadiki and KP has a special place in my heart alongside the Mary suits because they've been around for like a really long time, like longer than all the other OCs. Don't get me wrong though, I do love all my OCs, that's why I created them in the first place. But in the end of the day, everyone has a favorite, whether they want to have one or not.